Hey EMbers, and welcome to another collection video. Before we get started, if you do hear any background noise, that is my rabbit in the background. I normally film upstairs, but I'm filming downstairs today, so if you hear anything, it's her. So in today's video, I thought I would show you my Tomb Raider collection. I have seen some incredible Tomb Raider collections out there. Mine's not fantastic by any means, but I am proud of it. Before I get on and show you my physical items, there are a couple of things I'd like to talk about in terms of digital and things like that. I have been playing Tomb Raider Reloaded on my mobile. Obviously I can't show you that. I did briefly play Tomb Raider Relic Run as well. In terms of digital downloads, I have all three of the reboot games on my Xbox One digitally, and I also have Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris digitally downloaded as well. And finally, before I can show you all of my stuff, I do have a Tomb Raider doll, a Lara Croft doll. However, I'm going to have to show you a picture of one in box from the internet because mine is naked. Basically, I've had her for years, and over the years I have lost her clothes, so I don't know if I can actually show her on YouTube. She has got like printed underwear on, but I don't know how much YouTube will let me show. So I'll insert a picture of what she looked like with clothes on because I just don't know if I can show you mine on here. What I've been showing you this whole time is a Tomb Raider t-shirt I own. I think I've worn this in a few videos on this channel. I believe I bought this at a Comic-Con, I'm not too sure. So we'll split this up into sections. We'll do the video games first. This of course is where it all began, the original Tomb Raider on the PlayStation. I won't talk about these too much because you will have seen a lot of these before in previous collection videos. And there's the back view. Then we have Tomb Raider 2. I unfortunately have a cracked case. And I mentioned this in my PlayStation 1 video game collection, but my copy actually has a cutout of some cheat codes. Then we have Tomb Raider 3 on PlayStation again. I have noticed that I do not own Tomb Raider Chronicles at all, so I definitely need to buy that. Moving on to Game Boy Color, we have Tomb Raider Curse of the Sword. And I believe this one is just called Tomb Raider, but it is a different game. Again, I don't have boxed copies of these, I'd love to own them. Up next we have Tomb Raider 2 on PC, again unfortunately missing a case. We have Lara Croft Tomb Raider The Action Adventure DVD game, and there's the back. Then we have Tomb Raider The Angel of Darkness. This is the one I probably have the most fond memories of with, very nostalgic for me. This was the first Tomb Raider game I ever played on my own and completed on my own. Up next we have Tomb Raider Legend on the PlayStation 2. Again, I have done a dedicated PlayStation 2 collection video, so if you'd like to go and check that out, then please feel free to. I have already shown all of these, of course, in that video. Then we have Tomb Raider Legend on PSP. Tomb Raider Anniversary on PlayStation 2. Tomb Raider Anniversary on Wii. Onto the reboots now. Like I said, I do have Tomb Raider 2013 Definitive Edition on the Xbox One. This is my only physical copy of Tomb Raider 2013 and it's on PlayStation 3. Then we have the 20 years celebration of Rise of the Tomb Raider on PlayStation 4. And finally for games, Shadow of the Tomb Raider on PS4. So like I said, as you can see, I am missing a fair few. Moving on, let's look at DVDs and VHSs now. So this is my only Tomb Raider VHS, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, of course Angelina Jolie. Yes, I have kept the VHS. I do have a few VHSs. We have Lara Croft Tomb Raider, the Special Collector's Edition. And we have the Special Collector's Edition of Cradle of Life. And that's actually it for DVDs, because to my shame, I do not have the 2018 version of Tomb Raider on disc. I went to see it in the cinema, and I really did enjoy it. It was interesting having played the game, the reboot game, and then watching the film, because they did take a lot of inspiration from the game, but they changed it quite a bit. But I did enjoy it. Let's move on to books now, and I'm going to go through these very, very quickly, because on my channel I have a couple of videos on my books based on video games and my strategy guides, that kind of thing. So if you've watched those previous videos, you'll have already seen these books. So I'll flick through them sort of as quick as I can for you. So we have Tomb Raider The 10,000 Immortals by Dan Abnett and Nick Vincent. This is pretty much straight after the first reboot game and just before the second. Then we have the... Hold on a minute. I was going to say we have the strategy guide for Tomb Raider Underworld. I don't own Tomb Raider Underworld, I've just noticed that. You are joking. I did own that, so that's gone missing. I did have Tomb Raider Underworld. I have no idea what's happened to it. I just realised I've not shown you that at all, have I? Editing me here. Please disregard everything I said about not having Tomb Raider Underworld. I do have it on the PlayStation 3, but I left it at Mum's house by accident. So I'm inserting a little clip of it here. I do own Tomb Raider Underworld. So disregard everything I say going forward in this video on not having it. We have the Tomb Raider Legend strategy guide. Sorry, I'm a bit annoyed, actually. You know, when you've had something and it's completely gone missing. Sorry, we have the Tomb Raider Legend strategy guide. Again, I've shown all these in dedicated videos before. Then we have my only Tomb Raider comic. Again, I've shown this before, so I'm not going to go too much into it. But it is a Witchblade and Tomb Raider sort of, what do you call them? Duet? I don't know what you call it. Then we have the official Tomb Raider files featuring Lara Croft. Again, I have spoke about this before on the channel, so I'm not going to go into it too much, but I do think it's a great book for any Tomb Raider fan. And finally for books, this is my favourite. We have Lara's book, Lara Croft and the Tomb Raider Phenomenon, with thoughts and story by Douglas Coupland. Moving on to merchandise now, I don't have a lot, as you've seen the t-shirt the entire video. I also have the doll, like I said, that I can't quite show you. I do have these Lucozade bottles, which I think were a promotion for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So there we go. We have Croft Apple. This is a larger bottle. I also have the smaller bottle of Croft Apple. And you got, let's see if I can show you, you got prizes to do with Shadow of the Tomb Raider if you put your codes in and stuff like that. I did never win anything. I know, I'm bitter about it still. Then I do also have the empty bottle for the original flavour. And I also have the orange flavour as well. And I actually only have one more piece to show you, and this was a gift from my uncle, and it is the Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness bobblehead. It's a little bit dusty, I'm afraid. But as you can see, there she is. Now, I can't remember how this was obtained. I think it was a limited edition version of Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness, or a pre-order or something like that. I cannot remember how it was obtained, but I know it is somewhat rare. And that's it, that's my entire Tomb Raider collection. So thank you very much for watching. We've established I need to buy Tomb Raider 2018. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye EMbers.